Hey guys! So this week we're going to be reviewing key algebra skills that we've been developing over the past couple of weeks. So today we're going to look at the language of algebra and some substitution. Wednesday is going to be multiplication and division, and then Thursday expanding brackets, and then an extension activity on the factorizing expressions that we looked at on Thursday. So some vocab. Here we have an expression. And an expression is made up of terms. So the terms here are 6a, negative 2b, c, and 5. And I want us to notice that the negative or the sign before the term is also attached to the term. So make sure it's negative 2b. Our pronumerals are our letters. So the letters here are a, b, and c. Our coefficients are the letters or numbers before a letter. So here we have 6. Negative 2, remembering the sign is attached, and 1. So even though we don't really write 1 in front of our letters, there is technically a 1 in front of all of our letters. And then finally we have a constant. Now this is a term that has no letters, it's just a number at the end. So you'll need to write the expression and then little arrows to the pronumerals, the coefficients, and the constant. So pause here. Here's an example. So it says list the individual terms in the expression 4a plus b minus 12c plus 5. So remember the terms are every single part of the expression. So we have 4a, b, minus 12c, and 5. In the expression 4a plus b minus 12c plus 5, state the coefficients of a, b, c, and d. So the coefficients are the number in front. So in front of a we have 4, in front of b we have 1, in front of negative 12c we have negative 12, and then there's no letter for 5. So 4, 1, and negative 12. The next question is, what is the constant term in 4a plus b minus 12c plus 5? Remember, constant means that just a number, no letter. So our only number by itself is 5. And finally, state the coefficient of b in the expression 3a plus 4ab plus 5b squared plus 7b. So there's going to be the coefficient in front of b is going to be 7 right at the end. So 7. Your teacher is going to hand out some orange word cards that are magnetic. And over on the whiteboard on the left, 4 section: addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. And what you guys are going to need to do is put your word cards in the correct section. So pause here and then I'll show you the answers. So in addition, you should have had increase, more, gain, add, plus, sum, and total. In subtraction, minus, decrease, take, subtract, lose, difference, and less. In multiplication, multiply, groups, product, times, of, twice, and double. And in division, quotient, divide, share, out of, split, per, and halve. So what we're thinking here are these words, the orange cards, mean these operations, the add, subtract, multiply, and divide. So when we have word statements, we can convert those to algebraic expressions by replacing these words with the operation symbols. So for example, the sum of 3 and k, we know that sum means add, so we can do 3 plus k. The product of m and 7, we know product means times, so we can do m times 7, or we know we write that as 7m. The next one says 5 is added to 1/2 of k. So that of means time and add means plus. So we've got 1/2 times k plus 5, or we don't need to write the times symbol, so we can write as half k plus 5. And then finally we've got the sum of a and b is doubled. So sum means plus and doubled is timesing by 2. So we've got a plus b times 2, or we know we can write it as 2 bracket a plus b bracket. So there's all our examples. We've seen these examples before, so you don't need to write those ones down, that's fine. I just really want to quickly talk through substitution. You saw these examples last week, but you're going to practice again today. So if I want the price of 3 bananas, it might be written like this, 3 bananas or 3B. Now we know that there's a time symbol between the 3 and the B. And where I see the B, we can see that the price of the banana is 2. So we're going to do 3 times 2. And I've put it in the brackets just so the B is the value of 2. So 3 times 2 is 6. Next example, the price of 5 apples and 2 bananas. That could be written as 5A plus 2B. The price of an apple is $1 and the price of a banana is $2. So every time I see an A, I'm going to put 1, and every time I see a B, I'm going to put 2. But I have to remember there's a time symbol between the 5 and the A and the 2 and the B. So it's actually 5 times 1 plus 2 times 2. It's not 51 plus 22. There's a time symbol. So 5 times 1 is 5, 2 times 2 is 4, 5 plus 4 is 9. So at this stage, we can just put into our calculator. We don't have to do it in the head if we don't want to. The price of 2 bags of cookies and a $3 donation might be written as 2C plus 3. In this case, our C is going to be 6 or $6. So remember, we put the time symbol in, we put the 6 in, and we keep the others the same. So the plus 3 is the same. So 2 times 6 is 12, plus 3 is 15. And we should already have these examples in our book. I just wanted to refresh it. And finally, when we substitute negative values, it's really important that we put the time symbol in and the brackets in. So if I've got 5A plus 2B squared, my A is -2 and my B is -3. So it's going to look like this is the expanded, the 5 times A, there's a time symbol there, plus 2 times symbol B squared. So where I see the A, I put the brackets -2, and where I see the B, I put the brackets -3. Now it's -3 squared. It's really important those brackets are there. So when you put this into your calculator, that -3 squared, that's -3 times -3 gives us 9. And the 5 times -2 is going to give us -10. 2 times 9 is 18. So -10 plus 18 is 8. So what you're going to do today, you've got a practice sheet about the language of algebra, which you can just work through and then check your solutions. And then you've got to complete the substitution mystery image coloring activity. So you'll need to use the values for each letter on the sheet, pop them into or substitute them into the expression to solve, and then colour the numbers accordingly. Have a great day.